G'day and welcome, and this time we're going to be taking the... don't turn the pit limiter on as soon as we go. We're going to be taking GT4s to the Mans Bugatti Circuit, but this is going to be a bit of an interesting one. We are starting on slicks. However, the weather is going to be, well... As far as the weather is concerned, we're not in France, we're not in Le Mans, we're in Melbourne, Australia. As far as the weather goes, we're in Melbourne. Oop. Pay attention. So, we're going to probably be dropping off to wet tyres at some point pretty soon. But for now, let's see what we can do at the start of this race, see if we can get up a number of positions. We've got 20 minutes plus a lap, so I don't expect the weather to go bad for a few minutes at least. Alright. So on this first lap we are making good progress, already up to 24th. 25th, because we couldn't quite make it around that corner there. We got a little tap from the car beside us there. But let's just be careful. Taking a lot of curb on the inside there. That's my memory of doing this a couple years ago in the supercars, the Super V8s in this, is at least helping a little bit. I'm able to be familiar with the track thanks to that, which is nice. Okay, couldn't quite make it stick around the outside of the beamer there. And then it's going to be the end of the first lap. Not too bad. We got up from 32nd to 24th. So a decent first lap there. See if we can look to the inside here. Ooh, nope. I was carrying a little bit too much speed to be able to hold it there, so we had to kind of back out a little bit. Okay, whoa. Yeah, okay, we got a track limit warning. That's not ideal. Unfortunately, as I hit the brakes a little bit, the car just got unsettled and ended up going to the inside of the corner. Okay, that's okay. We can recover from that. It's not a big deal. We can try to not quite get two positions on that corner, but we did move up to 22nd. The clouds are coming in now as well. And the rain has begun. Okay, how many laps is it going to be before we have to switch over to wet tires? We shall find out. We got a little bit of heat in these slicks, but it's not much actually. It's not much. So we're not going to get a huge advantage from staying on them too long here. Yeah, track is already getting a bit wet. Track is already getting quite a bit wet. Okay. That's going to be very problematic. Let's see how well we can hold on here on the slicks. They're going to be slippery, and I don't know... I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to keep up with the AIs and the crossover here, because the rain is coming down decently heavy now. It's starting to get quite bad. Very quickly made the track wet. I'm thinking we might make an early call into the pits. Yeah, I might make an early call. The slicks are holding on though. Like, the slicks are still holding on right now. So I reckon we could still go another lap. And be safe. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. Maybe not. So I think we're gonna go for, we're gonna call it here and we're gonna make a pit stop. Get ourselves onto wet tires. The AIs are doing the same. So, doesn't look like... It does not look like anyone's gonna try to, I mean, we could go for another lap and just try to, get an advantage, but I think it's safer to come in with how heavy the rain is. It is thunderstorm rain, so it is gonna be pretty horrendous. So we're going to change out our tires, which apparently in this class is going to take a little while. Chuck some wets on, and then hopefully we can make up some positions here. So let's just... This is a very slow tire change. Very slow tire change. 26 seconds, bloody hell. Alright. Okay, we were like 27th or something when we came in. Let's see if we can get back there. 27th or 26th, I can't remember. Oh god, someone's coming out in the middle of us. Oh come on, turn off the bloody pit limiter. Alright, we were 23rd, but the pit limiter didn't turn itself off, or it didn't turn off when I pressed the button. Oops, that's okay. We can work with that. Okay. Now we gotta just try to take it easy on a very wet track now. Come on, can we go up the inside? We can. Oh, careful. Careful. Don't lose control. Don't over throttle it. Get it around. Ooh, we're still side by side with that BMW, I think. Yep. On the brakes, that's going to send us right up the inside of the Aston Martin. But that's okay. The leader is back in the pits. How did the leaders get that much of a... Oh god, nope. Hit the brakes too late there. I don't know how the front two cars got that much of a lead, but they're both back in the pits now. Unless there were two cars... there might have been two cars that actually stayed out. Okay. I didn't think there was anyone that stayed out. Well, no, because I was... Well, yeah, okay, no. Yeah, so two cars might have stayed out. And they've gone into the pits now. Ooh, careful. Don't want to dive too far in there because I know the Ginetta in front of us is going to close the door if we do. Okay. A little bit of front aero damage, unfortunately, but we can still make this work. Visibility is... well... I don't know if we can really give that word a meaning right now. There is none. It just doesn't exist. Okay. Come on. Just hold on. Let's see if we can power out of there on the inside. We can. A little bit of wheel slip. Whoa, maybe too late on the brakes there. And that's sent us very, very wide. We can try and get out of there. Not too bad. The problem is I can't, in the spray, I actually can't see the brake lights of the Aston Martin. I can see the brake lights of just about everyone else, but the Aston Martin, the spray hides it. Everyone else's, their lights are bright enough. but the Aston is not bright. Come on, give me room. Ooh, good. Oh, yep. There was no way I was 100% brakes there. Was not able to stop before we hit the back of the McLaren, unfortunately. But we've moved our way up into 17th now. It looks like the rain is clearing up. The rain has pretty much stopped. I think we're just getting spray now from the cars ahead. So the rain has gone in classic Melbourne fashion. Okay, come on. But also, to be fair, that just feels like classic here fashion as well for me. The rain only lasts like less than 5 minutes and then it's just gone again. That sounds about right. That's completely accurate. Alright. Just a light tap on the brakes, then we put it harder, put the foot down harder, try and get up the inside of the Chevy. Not quite, we are spinning our rear wheels up there, but we do actually manage to stay alongside. We are still alongside though, unfortunately, not in front. And the Chevy is gonna, the Camaro is going to get it, and the McLaren is actually going to try and look for a way past as well as we get a very slow corner exit. Okay, little tap on the back of the Camaro there. We should be able to get a better drive through there. Nicely done. Okay. Now we can sit on the back of this Camaro. Whoa. There we go. Nope. Ah, it was just a little tap. Just a little tap, and we lost it. Come on, we need to spin the car back around before we lose too much. Ah, that's basically down to the back because everyone behind us pitted later. Ah, it's just that tiny little tap. Tiny tap, and all the grip was gone. There was nothing left in the car. We just spun. Ah, that sucks. All the progress we made. All of that progress. Okay. Well, we've got 7.5 minutes to try to regain some positions here. As the sun starts peeking back out. Can we get around the outside there? Oh, didn't quite get it stopped well enough for that corner. But we made it through the chicane. Held on to 27th for now. Ooh, sliding wide. See if we can stay on the back of this Porsche. And make the dive. Good. Good work. Come on. Get some grip. Get some bloody grip. There is no grip out here. Come on. We can do this. Try and push up the inside of the Mercedes. Nice. They all went kind of wide off the road on the exit, so we managed to shove our way through. Now, I want to be careful here because I don't want to ram into the back of the BMW, which we almost did. We got close. Probably a little too far over the curb there, but that's okay. Can we... There we go. 2 positions. Nice. I think there's a little bit of light rain starting once again. A very light shower this time. Okay, come on. See if we can see how much slipstream pull we can get from the Aston Martin ahead on the front straight here. It's not going to do much though. We're not gonna be getting any positions at the start of the lap this time around, I don't think. No, we're too far back. Too far back to make any moves into the chicane, unfortunately. Whoa. But we can definitely move up the inside of the Aston there. I want to try and go up the inside of this Audi, but the Ginetta is sitting there. The Ginetta is just sitting there going slow. I think we could have easily gotten past the Audi, but the Ginetta just held us up. I was gonna try and throw it around the outside of the Ginetta, but didn't quite work out. If we can just get a... bloody hell. We can get a good exit though, which we did. We got a much better exit than the Ginetta and the BMW. And the Audi also got a good exit, but then got held up by the Ginetta. The Ginetta's just going very slow in these conditions right now. Can't quite hold on. BMW is holding on a little bit better as he fights back on the outside. Take it easy. Still got a few more laps to go. As much of the track as we can, make it as smooth as possible. On to lap 9 now. Okay, come on. Get it slowed down. See if we can catch back up to the back of this train here. We might have a better run off the exit. That's going to give us a few positions actually. Much better run off the exit. Let's kind of slam the door on that Aston Martin and come. We were back to 16th. We're now sitting back behind that same blue Camaro that we were fighting earlier. Ooh, careful. Little bit of a tap. Blue Camaro goes out wide. We get a good tight run. Faster exit than the Cayman. Ooh, come on. Couple of jabs at the throttle there, because I could just not get it turned in. Didn't want to turn. All right, I think we've caught up to the batch of cars that I spun on last time. Might have been, it's an Aston Martin. It might have been the Aston Martin in front of this Camaro, or the Camaro. I can't remember. But either way, we've caught back up to them as we come closer to the end of this race. Some people were on the inside there. Oh, I could not see the corner. Some people were on the inside there. I don't think anyone came out of the pits, but it definitely looked like they were on the line to be coming out of the pits. I don't think anyone would be changing to slicks right now, though. Even though my grip is very low at the moment on these tires, but I don't think anyone's going to be changing to slicks. I think the track's still too wet for that, and it is still technically raining. There is very light rain. Ooh, can we try and get around the outside of this apparently Raven West Aston Martin? I forgot about that livery. I forgot I had those Raven West liveries installed. There we go. Ooh, that might have been Okay, we got away without getting track limits, that's good. Okay. Just try and get some slipstream from the Raven West car. Yeah, unfortunately, they can hit the brakes a little bit harder than I can. Or at least their brakes can be more effective than mine. I assume mine's probably being screwed over in there by ABS, most likely. Because I'm foot to the floor. Okay. If we can potentially get to... I think that's... Is that... Okay, the car in front of me is 10th place. If we can get within the top 10 here, which we've got, I believe... I don't know if it's the final lap or not. I wasn't paying attention to when the leaders went over the finish line there. This might be the final lap, or there might be one more. But if we can get to the top 10 by the end of this lap, I will be happy. Come on. Oop, oop, oop. Careful. We're gonna have to go around the outside. Can't quite hold it there. Cut back on the inside. No, we couldn't get the run. Just being held up by that Camaro in front, who is he looked to try and make a move on the Cayman. Oh, I am way too wide. Yeah, he looked to try and make a move on the Porsche, but he slowed up, and that just screwed me over because I was trying to follow him through, and I couldn't. Oh, that was probably a little too tight. But if we can get a decent run onto this straight, maybe. Whoa, okay. That was a little too aggressive. Okay. No, 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 no. Ah, we did it again. That time, yeah, that was definitely just... Oh, God. Okay. Didn't realize I was that close to the line there. Yeah, that one was definitely, definitely a horrible move from me. Just went too deep under brakes, couldn't get it stopped, and very roughly hit the Camaro, which spun us around instead. Oh, hello. Can I try and make a move around here? Just make some aggressive final corner moves to get what we can. Or we may be 23rd here if this is the last lap, which it was. Ah, unfortunate. Just a mistake at the very end of there. Ah, well. That's that. Well, unfortunately, just a few mistakes, couple of runs out braking, tapping the cars ahead in that same corner, which ended up spinning us around. Did nothing to this Camaro. I've caught back up to him. Did absolutely nothing to the Camaro. He is perfectly fine. Got out of it without a scratch. But alas, we did not. Just a little too eager there to get into the top 10, and we paid the price. Oh well, it was still a good race. We still had a very good recovery drive. So I would call that mostly an alright day. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.